Hey guys, welcome to the 24th Autodesk Inventor tutorial, and in this tutorial we're going to continue looking at work planes. And the first work plane that we're going to be looking at in this tutorial is the midplane of a torus. And a torus is basically just a circle revolved around an axis or a donut. And midplane of a torus will basically just put a plane right directly through the center of our torus right here, so it'll split it in half. And it will split it in half the long way. So there'll basically just be a plane going right through the center of there. Alright, so let's just go up here, select midplane of a torus, which is this one right there. Go ahead and select our torus or our donut, and as soon as we do so, we see that it just created a plane that goes right through the center of our torus right there. And if we rotate around, we'll see that it did indeed just cut it right in half. Alright, so it's pretty simple. That's really all there is to midplane of a torus. So let's just go ahead and move on. The next one that we're going to be looking at is angle to plane around edge. And basically what that will allow us to do is select a plane and an edge. And once we do so, we can basically just select how many degrees away from the plane it is. So again, if we were to select this plane right here and this edge, basically what it would allow us to do is select how many degrees it is away from this plane right here. So if we wanted to make it rest right on top of this plane right here, we would say 90 degrees since it moves in this direction right there. So we'd say 90 degrees away from this plane, so it would rest right on top of there. If we made it negative 45, it would end up somewhere out here. So it'd be like, alright, negative 45. It would rotate out this way, and then just go ahead and draw the plane. Alright, so again, we're just going to be looking at angle to plane around edge. So we're just going to go ahead right here and go over to plane. Select angle to plane around edge. First, we're just going to have to select our plane, select this face right there, and then we're going to have to select an edge. And for us, that's just going to be this edge right there. Alright, and defaultly, it just sets it to 90 degrees. So right now, it sets it right on top of that plane right there. Well, we want it to be out here, so negative 45 degrees. Since right now it's going in this direction, we want it to go in this direction. So we're going to have to make it negative. So I'm just going to go ahead right there and make it negative 45 degrees. And as you can see right now, it is negative 45 degrees away from this plane. And if I wanted it to go up farther this way, I would just make it like 50 or 60. So I'll make it 60 right now. And now we see that it's more far away in this direction. But if I wanted to make it closer, I would make it like 40 or something like that. And now we see that it's closer to this plane right here. But I'm just going to leave it at 45 degrees and then just go ahead and click the green check mark to confirm the location of my plane. Alright, and as you can see right there, it just basically created a plane that is 45 degrees away from this plane right there, and it is resting perfectly on that edge. Alright, so that's pretty much it for angle to plane around edge. The next one that we're going to be looking at is 3 points. And 3 points will basically just allow us to select 3 points. And then the plane will include all 3 of those points. So if I were to select this point right here, this point, and this point, then it would basically just create a plane right on this face. But if I were to select, like, I don't know, this point, and this point, then it would just create a plane that includes all 3 of those points. So it would be like cutting it right in half like that. Alright, so again, we're just going to go look at 3 points. So we're just going to go over here, go to plane, select 3 points, and then we're just going to go ahead and select our 3 points. So I'm just going to go ahead and select this point, and this point. And as you can see right there, it just created a plane that included all 3 of those points that we selected. Alright, and let's just do it again with 3 different points. So I'm just going to go again up here to plane, 3 points, select 3 points. I'll select this point, and this point. And as soon as we do so, again, it just creates another plane that includes all 3 of those points. Alright, so that's pretty much it for this tutorial. In the next tutorial, we're going to continue looking at work planes. So, see you guys.